I want to take these bags, make a bait out of it, and catch a fish. The thing swims terribly. It looks like a turd. It sinks like a turd. Zero wobble. That little lip I put in it did absolutely nothing. Oh, got a fish. Oh, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Bee Fishing. And I've got a crazy one. Like, I've got one that I have been sitting on this video idea for a long time, and I've just been kind of playing it out in my head on how I'm gonna do this. I wanna take this. It's like several bags. You know, everybody always kind of saves their bags when they go shopping. I wanna take these bags, make a bait out of it, and catch a fish. That's gonna be the name of the game today. I've gotta figure out how to make this bag, or bags, there's several in here, into a lure, preferably like a crankbait style lure, and go catch some fish. Stay tuned. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. But my plan, if you would consider this even to be like a plan, I'm not even sure this is an actual plan, is to take some bags. I don't know how many. Try not to burn myself, which these gloves aren't really gonna insulate, but they're at least gonna keep the molten plastic off of my fingers. I hope. I heat it up and start molding it, I guess. I'm gonna use some flathead screwdrivers to do that. Something like these guys, and we're just gonna get started. I kinda just wanna ball this up, I think. We've got as much air out of it as we can. We are getting somewhere though. This is it definitely floats, which is okay. So when I put a bill on it, shouldn't be that big of a deal. All right, I don't know that I want to go really much bigger than that, because I'm going to take this to the creek. I may want to smooth it out just a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna try to catch a fish on this for sure. All right, what I'm doing here is I'm actually taking, I just need a really tight circle. So I'm basically gonna make my eyelet for my hook. Something like that. All right, so this is my sandpaper. I've just got it clamped down. I'm just gonna start sanding. We're getting somewhere. I think we're gonna try something a little different. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. All right, so 100%, she ain't perfect. But I can start to see a little bit of a crankbait there. And I'm not trying to go for the world's most perfect crankbait, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I'm just trying to catch a fish on this. Make sense? So I need to probably put a bill on it. And I need to get the eyelets and everything in here also. All right, so there you go. There's one in. We got super glue everywhere, but we've got the concoction now to make those. So there's one. We got to get the other one in and then the front one in, and we should be good. Try to get in the last one. One thing I did not consider is that these hooks may interfere with each other, but we'll see. So far, there you go. There's our two hook points on our little stupid looking crankbait. All right, there's our dumbass crankbait. Here's our really dumb crankbait. I've got to go buy a little bill so we can put the little bill in it. And I'm going to do that right now, and I will be back shortly. But so far, that's what it looks like. I'll get some hooks on there. I'm not even going to paint it. I'm just going to fish it just like this. I kind of like the color. It's got a little bit of that Walmart blue still left in it. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to make a bill. So I've got a sheet of like acrylic, like plexiglass. We're going to cut this and make a little bitty bill. All right, so there's what it looks like as of now. That is a huge bill. So we're going to grind that down some more and see if we can't just make it smaller. There you go. There it is. I'm gonna put some hooks on it real quick. Is it perfect? No. Is it ridiculous? Yes, it is ridiculous. Will it work though? A maybe. It's definitely a maybe. All right, there she is. I put some hooks in her, and those are the only sizes I've got. I've got a 10 in the front. I think that's a size 8 in the back. So it's a little bit bigger in the back. They shouldn't impede each other too bad. Then I've got a split ring on top that I'm gonna tie onto, and hopefully it'll have a little wobble to it. But it kind of looks like a crankbait. Like, for a first go, for using a Walmart bag, I don't think that's half bad. Now, we need to get to the creek and try her out, so let's do that. All right, folks, so I am at the creek. Got the creek down there, and here we go. We have these stupid little trash bag, Walmart bag crankbait. Here's where I screwed up. I should have put foam in it, or some kind of foam or something like that, because it sinks. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I don't know many sinking crankbaits that turned out well. There's not many on the market, probably a reason for that, but you know what? Dang it, we're gonna try it. So we're gonna get down there. I got my buddy Justin with me. You can see his kayak right there. He's back here somewhere, right there. We're gonna go try to at least stick one with that is my plan. If I can get one, I think the day's a success. So let's get in the water and let's get going. Let's see how this thing does. Well, number one, it doesn't crank, so there's that. It does not. It has zero wobble. That little lip I put in it did absolutely nothing. I'm basically fishing with a white turd at this moment. Thing looks terrible. And it does not run true, but I kind of expected that, like that. Yeah, it just looks like a white turd going through the water. Like it is like a knuckleball. It does stay pretty shallow, which is nice. And it really doesn't sink that fast. So maybe. I need a really stupid fish is what I need. A really stupid fish, a really hungry, stupid fish. Yeah, it's staying pretty shallow though. That's the good news, but it is kind of knuckleballing through the water. All right, mark it down. I'm not a crankbait designer. Not a crankbait designer. I hold very little hope for this at the moment. I really thought it was going to look a lot better in the water. I thought it was going to have a little bit of a kick. Huh. Apparently the angle you put the bill on really matters. The bill apparently is pretty important. Like there's a nice little eddy right here in this little elbow. We ought to be able to fish that. It actually does have a little bit of a wobble now that I'm looking at it. You gotta almost fish it like a jerk bait though. Oh, you got to be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I got a bluegill on it. I got a bluegill on it. Shut up. Well, the bluegills are dumb fish. Later, guy. All right, so that's one down. I mean, he hit it almost immediately. Oh, got a fish. Got a fish on the stupid bait. Oh, it came off. Dang, this bait. The hooks keep getting caught in each other, which is what I said was probably going to happen when I made it, because I made those little eyelets too close together. I think I could have had another fish in the boat if that weren't the case, because I think he got that middle hook and was able to pop himself off, which really sucks, but what can you do? I can't make a modification out here to fix that, because even right now it's done that way. Like that first hook's just going through the eyelet. I should have made that first hook a little bit further up and the back hook a little bit further back, but the positive news is we've already caught one fish on it. Like while he was just a little bluegill, it did work, and I hooked into another one, which is freaking awesome. All right, Justin, did you give the Walmart bag bait anything at the start of this video?
No.
Not a chance.
Not even.
I actually made the comment that you're surprised the hook's even held.
That's right.
It does look like the back one's coming out a little bit, but hey, it held up long enough. So we were not able to land that creek giant like I wanted. We actually weren't even able to land a bass like I wanted, but we did get a little bluegill. I got bit by another bluegill, at least I think it was. It could have been a bass. You know what? For this, we're gonna say it was a bass. I got bit by a bass, we never got it in the boat, but it did bite it. The thing swims terribly. It looks like a turd. It sinks like a turd. It's a white Walmart bag turd, but it caught a bluegill. And that was really the challenge, was to build a bait out of a Walmart bag and see if we could catch fish on it. So that's gonna do it for today's video. If you like this type of content, if you wanna see Justin in the videos more, go ahead, smash the like button, hit the comment section. Let me know what is the strangest non-bait item that you've ever caught a fish on. Very interested to know that. What's the strangest thing you've ever caught a fish on that wasn't actually intended to be a fishing lure? And as always, hit the red subscribe button, turn it from red to gray if it's not already gray, and hit the ding dong notifications next to that. All that does, sends you an email anytime I drop a new video. Absolutely free, nothing to it. You'll just get pestered with an email. But if you like the content, you may want to see it. Who knows? Sometimes I don't even want to see it, so I don't blame you if you don't want to. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Hope you enjoyed the creek. If you want to see more creek videos, leave that in the comments as well. And until next time, Justin, we're out.